What's up, Meta Nerds? This video is all about the Aquatic Terrain Armored Transport, also known as the AT-AT Swimmer. It was manufactured through a joint effort between Kuat Drive Yards, the same people who gave us most of the Imperial Walkers, and Hydrosphere Corporation, the people who made the AQ-5 Wave Skimmer. It had nearly the same body as the AT-AT, except the middle section had this large accordion connection, which was similar to that found connecting the body to the cockpit. This is because a thruster was attached to the rear, and each of the legs were replaced with additional thrusters, and the body was filled with a series of repulsor lifts that could be engaged at varying amounts, so that it could float on top of the water, or sink into it, where these would then push against the water for steering, and then engage those thrusters to move quickly in any direction. It kept the same armament as its land-based brother, with a pair of heavy laser cannons under the chin, a pair of medium repeating blaster cannons on the side of the cockpit, and later modifications would give it another medium cannon located at the rear. It required a crew of 5 to operate, the same as the AT-AT, with a pilot, 2 gunners, commander, and a deck officer, while it could also carry 40 aquatic assault troopers that would be deployed via this port, located in the middle of the floor in the cargo area. Modifications had to be made to the armor so that it would not be corroded by salt water, and the hull itself was reinforced on the inside to help it withstand the massive pressure of deep-sea operations. If you were wondering why these don't look exactly alike, it's because in the year 137 ABY, Darth Krayt decided to modify these vehicles so that they could carry out attacks on the Mon Calamari, and he was the one who directed the engineers to add that rear cannon, while also incorporating shielding, and he changed the ball viewing windows on the side to be the more conventional-looking AT-AT cockpit windows, while adding this extra window on the side. And he even modified the cargo hold, allowing it to transport 5 Shark underwater fighters, which were underwater TIE fighter-like ships that were derived from the TIE sub, which was used by Palpatine's Empire. The Aquatic Terrain Armored Transport was used by Darth Azard's assault on Mon Calamari, where this vehicle and its complement were able to fight off the Krakana underwater fighter and worked their way to the Sea Leviathan, a Sith spawn made by the scientist Given Vol Ison. They used this terrifying creature to electrify the Mon Calamari prisoners located at an Imperial internment camp before unleashing it upon the Mon Cala population. During this attack, the shielding helped to prevent destruction from the Krakana fighters, but the cargo port was exploited by the enemy twice, the first time by an Imperial knight who swam up into the cargo hold and destroyed the seal, causing the ship to flood, and then later, a Mon Calamari Ranger realized that the hull was vulnerable after having just released the Shark underwater fighters, and so she crashed into this vulnerable area, setting off a chain reaction that blew the AT-AT Swimmer apart. The masterminds of this operation had not been killed, however, as the head of this vehicle floated down to the ocean floor, where Lord Azard was pinned, but saved by Vol Ison, who broke the cockpit window, and luckily they were of a species that could easily swim back to safety. So that's it for the Aquatic Terrain Assault Transport. And the only cool behind-the-scenes facts is that it first appeared in the Imperial Sourcebook, which was released in 1989, but the updated version used by Darth Krayt appeared in the comic series Star Wars Legacy: Fight Another Day. So that's it for the AT-AT Swimmer. But more important than all that, remember, never challenge a Kuat Drive Yards engineer to make an underwater walker, and the Force will be with you, always.